Hi, welcome to the Crafts channel. My name's Corinne Brad and I've got another great idea for using up all those colourful washi tapes that you've simply run out of bullet journals and scrapbooks. And these are these washi tape feathers. Now, most of the time, when I've seen other washi tape feathers, people have simply laid strips of washi tape down all parallel to each other and then cut a feather shape out. The ones that I've done here, like on this card, they actually radiate out from the spine of the feather. Spine, quill, the central part of the feather. And it's a very simple technique. I've got some feather templates here that I'll put in the description below. And if you just draw around them onto a piece of scrap card and then cut out the main outline of that feather. Don't worry about cutting out those little snippets at the minute. And it's quite nice to do this on coloured card because then if you've got sort of like semi-transparent washi tape, the colour can show through it. Keep the stem of your feather quite thick for the time being. And also sketch that central line down it. And then select a few pieces of washi tape and look at the direction that your cuts are going. And then very lightly, just trim the edge of that in line with your pencil mark. Now, if you use a sharp craft knife, you'll find that you can very easily cut the washi tape without cutting the card underneath it. And then as you go down the feather, if you've got a slightly darker shade of washi, what you can do is you can tilt it so that it seems to radiate out from that stem. Put a bit of orange below that, and again I'm just going to tilt that slightly. So whereas with most projects, especially card making projects, you want to make sure that everything is square and perpendicular and parallel and you know, looks nice and neat. With a project like this, you don't have to, which is quite nice if you don't have a particularly good eye, or also if you don't have a gridded cutting mat. So I'm just going to continue adding pieces of washi down this side, and then we'll move on to the other edge. So that's just covered one half of that feather. What I am just going to do is go onto the back and re-trim around the card shape to make sure that where I've cut the washi tape at the edges, it's a nice clean line. And then if I refer to my original template, I'm now just going to cut out these pieces of feather to give the appearance of, you know, the way that a feather tends to part. So there's one half. I'm just going to decorate the other half and then I'll show you how you finish it off in the middle. So I've just covered the other side of that feather. Oh, extremely badly as it turns out. That's the other wonderful thing about washi, because it's sticky, but it's not so sticky that you can't take it off and put it back on again if you've put it in the wrong place. Again, just flip it over and trim that edge to make sure that you've cut your washi tape smoothly. And then just clip in your feathery bits. Oh. Like so. And then just to finish the centre of your feather, grab yourself a coordinating colour, a thin tape, a piece of tape that is long enough to go down the centre of that feather with a bit of excess. And if you stick it down on your cutting mat, in line with your cutting mat, so it's completely straight, you can then just slice a 1 to 2 millimetre wide piece. Start from the end of your feather and just carefully fix it down over the top. Try not to stretch it. I mean, washi doesn't stretch very much anyway, but just as you're going around the curve of that feather, just make sure you press it down really well. And just at this end. And this is the reason why I left the end of my feather quite thick, because I'm just going to fold that top end down so it doesn't come undone. And then I'm just going to trim the base of my feather in line with that washi. So there you go. Let's just pop this piece to one side. And in true never throwing anything away fashion, I'm just going to stick that on my case so I can use it for another feather. So I hope you like that idea. It's a little bit more elegant than your bog standard, you know, straight across feathers. They actually look a bit more feathery. I hope you enjoyed that demo. I hope you'll subscribe to us so we can bring you more and more crafty ideas throughout the year. But in the meantime, please keep safe, please keep watching, and we'll see you next time. If you've been inspired to create, please share your makes with us in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed videos by the Crafts channel, hit the like button. Want to see more of us? Then click subscribe. See you next time.